They call it the ghost of the swamp, but this ghost is very much alive. Its roots, slow floods, its limbs grow knees, its silence, haunting, and it's older than most civilizations. Step into the swamp and it hits you. The air is thick, the ground is gone. You're wading through water that doesn't move, and towering above you is a tree that does nothing, except hold back time. The bald cypress doesn't grow in forests. It rises from flooded wetlands across the southeastern U.S., from Delaware to Texas, down the Mississippi, and deep into Louisiana bayous. Its massive trunk flares outward, anchoring it in shifting mud. But what makes it look alien are the knees. Wooden knees jut up from the water around its base, no branches, no leaves, just silent spikes punching through the swamp like ribs of something buried alive. Some scientists think they help the tree breathe. Others say they hold it steady in storms, but no one's proved either. These knees don't answer questions, they create them. And yet this tree doesn't just survive, it holds the swamp together. When hurricanes crash into the coast, bald cypress roots trap sediment, slow erosion, and absorb the blow. They're natural flood barriers, engineered by evolution, perfected by time. And when the floodwaters rise again, they're still here. It's one of the only conifers that sheds its needles. In autumn, the green turns to fire, then falls. The tree stands bare, skeletal, haunting. It looks dead. But it's not. It's waiting. Winter is dormancy, not death. When spring returns, so does the green, and the cycle restarts. The bald cypress doesn't need a partner to reproduce, it carries both male and female cones. Pollen drifts through the air to fertilize round, woody seeds. But here's the twist, those seeds can't grow in water. For a tree that lives its whole life submerged, its children have to land on damp, exposed soil. If they stay underwater too long, they drown. Survival is a race against the return of the flood. Still watching? Good. Because even the oldest life forms on Earth have enemies they never saw coming. But even these giants, unmoving, unshakable, can fall. And sometimes it's not nature that brings them down. One of them was called the Senator. It stood in Longwood, Florida, 3,500 years old, 125 feet tall, over 11 feet wide at the base. It was the 12th largest tree in the world. You could run your hand along a wall of living history, wood that had been breathing since the Bronze Age. But in 2012, a woman climbed inside to smoke. She lit a fire to see better. That flame rose through the hollow trunk and burned the Senator from the inside out. By morning, it was gone. Just a few yards away, another giant still stands. They call her Lady Liberty. She's smaller, but not by much, over 2,000 years old and still growing. And in North Carolina's Black River, there's another. Quiet, unmarked, at least 2,600 years old, still alive, still watching. Look up in a cypress grove and it feels like time is suspended. Spanish moss drapes from every limb like time itself. But it doesn't feed on the tree. It floats beside it, surviving off the air, moss and cypress. One gives structure, the other shadow and shelter. They don't compete. They coexist, like lungs and breath. This is not a tree. It's a monument. To storms survived, to floods endured, to civilizations that came and went while its rings kept growing. What looks like death is legacy in motion. If this changed how you see trees, tap like, follow, because we don't waste your time. We reveal what nature has been hiding all along, and now you know, stay curious.